Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading for August 2021. My name is Shay. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your cards. What does the zodiac sign Capricorn need to know about August 2021? Thank you. 4 of fire. 2 of air. What's going on? Who y'all disagreeing with? Clarity. What does Capricorn need to know about August 2021? What are my Capricorns experiencing? The 4 of water. What are my Capricorns experiencing? Make it clear, Spirit. What are they experiencing in August 2021? Message from Earth. In reverse. Clarity. All of your cards are pretty much in reverse so far, but let's see. What does Capricorn need to know about August 2021? Five of air. Any more clarity for my... Came up in your own reading. The devil. One more. Clarity for my Capricorns. And that's not to call you a devil. Literally in tarot, Capricorns are representative of the devil because of the horns. Clarity for my Capricorns. One card. Okay. I'm gonna keep them all, but all right, Capricorn, I gotta keep it a buck with you. So we got some disagreements, we got some misunderstandings. Now this doesn't have to be with people necessarily, but it may be with the 2 of air and the 4 of fire. The 4 of fire talks about not living up to the expectations or the responsibilities of your job or your family. Same with the 2 of water. It's almost like a miscommunication. Maybe someone feels betrayed. Maybe someone feels like they're not understanding you or you're not understanding them. It's almost like you have to keep reiterating yourself over and over again. The communication is just not there. It's complete confusion and mayhem there. So some of you may experience that or have experienced that, where you get yourself in a situation where there's some bad blood because you're not keeping up your end of the bargain or vice versa. So you end up losing something or having an issue with something, and that's reflective in the 4 of water. This is about losing an opportunity. It literally says you should have taken advantage of the situation. Now you pretty much gotta hope and pray for the next one. So some of you could be waiting on something new, waiting on a new relationship, waiting on a new job, waiting on a new circumstance. I almost feel like you guys are trying to get out of one way of feeling and being in another. And again, I do think this is surrounded by money. Y'all readings are always so funny to me because we try to get away from money with Capricorn, but money comes up in y'all reading every single time, and I just had to say that. But anyway, so this is about loss. This is about completely losing out on funds, losing out on opportunity. So I don't know if you guys are having some type of financial trouble or feeling like you're not making as much money as you normally do. And so you're kind of really frustrated about that when it comes up. So you may be saving. I will say you're in a progressive area where you could make it happen. Like things are going to get better. And I do think this is towards like the end of the month. But it's just going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to take a little bit of focus and perseverance on your end. For some of you, maybe a relationship is particularly distracting, whatever this is, or whatever the case may be. Maybe it's something about having an obligation or having something on your back that needs to kind of fall off at the moment so that you can focus on what you need. And that may only be for a few of you. So it's going to get better. I just think that there's this self-pity and this negative energy. You guys may need to be careful about addictions. Whatever it is you're addicted to, it doesn't have to be like, the typical drugs or anything, alcohol, anything like that. But it may need to be, maybe you're addicted to food. Maybe you're addicted to, there's tobacco and things like that, but I'm also sensing like there's some guilty pleasure that you indulge in that is not necessarily good for your success. For some of you, it could be a person, like a physical thing, but for others of you, it's a feeling. You're indulging too much in a negative feeling. Sadness, sorrow, irritation, doubt, pride, like things of that nature. And that's not to put the devil in a bad light, but the devil is all about those animalistic urges. You know what I mean? And I feel like you might be overindulging in things like that this month, and that's what's causing your sorrow. That's what's pulling you down because you thought you had it figured out, Capricorn. You thought everything was gonna go as planned, and now it's not, and so now you're just kind of drowning about it. But Oshumare is here to kind of guarantee that positivity. So really, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move on, but maybe it's all up to you, Capricorn. You can choose the direction of this month, and I think you ultimately do. But if your focus is going to be negative, or if your focus is going to be on the loss, it's almost like you missed this little window of opportunity to make it better. So there may be someone in your family, and I do feel like this is a family thing, or maybe even a manager that you're not communicating with effectively enough, and they may be taking you incorrectly. So you need to like pay attention to that, okay? So we got no more complaining for your career and finances, and we got obstacles and blocks are lifted. Like, no, don't focus on your complaints. Try to get out of complaining. And for somebody, and this literally could be just a few of you, you're complaining to someone who is tuning you out because at this point they're kind of tired of hearing it. And honestly, as much as that may not seem like it matters, it may keep you from opportunities. Whether that be you're wearing your negativity on your sleeve, so when you energetically walk into a room, they're like, or someone's going to give you opportunity, or they were going to extend it, extend something to you, but they're talking to you and they're getting all of this bad vibes and like all your problems or all of your this or that, whatever it is, whatever you're doing, and they're like, never mind. So be careful about how and who you're complaining to and how it's affecting your productivity or your ability to be responsible. Clarity for career and finances. For my Capricorns, yes, exercise to increase your manifestation abilities. Get back into exercising, because literally obstacles and blocks are lifted. Like, things are coming together. Like, things are going to happen for you, Capricorn. Like, at this point, it's only you getting in your way. Just keep focusing on the flow of abundance. Keep focusing on work. But yeah, exercising would help you this month. The thing about exercise is it gets the blood flowing to the brain. Your brain works better, and it helps with your connection to the divine, which helps with your intuition, which ultimately helps you with your life path. So getting into exercise, maybe some of you said you would exercise and you have not been. It might be that time. God is your source. Don't try to force the things to go the way you want to believe. Sometimes God got such a better plan, whatever it is you believe in. There's a better plan in the universe for you. Thank you. Pay yourself first. Put some money to the side. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you similarly to what I told Libra. If you're going paycheck to paycheck, or your paychecks are not what you want them to be, it is in your best interest to start cutting things off. Find ways to save money. Put a time limit on it. For the next 3 months, we're not gonna have Netflix. I'm sorry, Netflix, but you know what I mean. For the next 3 months, we're not gonna have XYZ, so that we can save, so that we can put away, so that we can have a rainy day fund. Okay, boo? Let's go ahead and hop into your love and relationships. So what is Capricorn experiencing in their love and relationships in August 2021? What are my Capricorns experiencing in their love and relationships? Thank you. Bold move. Skater girl. Sleep on it. Clarity, one more. What are my Capricorns experiencing in their love and relationships, August 2021? Clarity. Thank you. Here we go with that split in energy. Okay, we got the siren, we got take out the trash, and we have cool with whatevers. Now, there are 2 cards here that are talking about being more adaptable, being more, okay with whatever the situation is. So some of you may be single. Even if you're not single, I think you may be just more easygoing in your relationships overall. Except for this thing, which I genuinely think is more family and work related. But there's something where you need to be a little more casual, or you are being more casual in your relationships. You just letting things happen, letting situations slide. But there are some decisions that need to be made. For some of you, specifically my males or my masculine energies, you are overly worried about your authority in relationships. You are worried about, are you coming off as a man? Are you coming off as this or that? that's neither here nor there, but I feel like you're over focused on it. You're over focused on it. It may not be important. For others of you, you do need to make a decision, but you need to sleep on it first to make sure that it's not self-sabotage. Because to be honest, there is some seductive, like emotionally negative energy. So you're either dealing with someone who isn't the greatest, or vice versa, or you're that person. Sorry, but you're that person. So you either need to clear out your emotional baggage so that you can be present in a relationship or even have one in the future, or you need to dump somebody physically, vice versa, whatever the case may be. But there's something going on there, and it's so many different parts, because I feel like it's so many different situations for all of you, because I think your focus is so much here. You know if you need to get rid of somebody or get rid of something. And you also know if you're self-sabotaging, if you're in a relationship and you keep on doing these same actions or whatever the case may be. You even may make a decision on your relationship if you're in a romantic relationship this month. Clarity for my Capricorn. Yeah, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Trust. Ooh, that's a big word. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Clarity. Thank you. Retreat. It is time for you to disconnect from the world. And there is a little bit of needing a break here. So I'm just going to read this intuitively. Some of you, maybe not all of you. Remember, if you don't apply, let it fly. But some of you are projecting your issues onto your romantic and otherwise relationships. Stop that. Maybe it's time to trust that they're with you. Maybe it's time to trust that they understand. Maybe it's time to trust that they want to be with you. That may only be for a few. So maybe it may be time for you to get away, maybe plan a getaway, and then see what comes up there. For others of you, you may be self-sabotaging yourself by dealing with a person that you know you have no business dealing with, or as far as like them not being good for you, or even you not being good for them. Like you're only there for the what you can get, you know. But either way, even if none of this applies to you, don't worry about it. Move forward before you make it, move forward and keep on, keeping that positive energy. Blame came out for your advice, right, by the way. I accept responsibility for my well-being. What? Hold on, I'm gonna get into that. What does Capricorn need to focus on? Change. Ooh, I understand that nothing can grow and evolve without movement. Period. Clarity for my Capricorns. What do they need to work on? What do they need to know? August 2021. Thank you. Yes, guilt. I release beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth and health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So, first of all, you need to heavily work on your sacral chakra. So sacral chakra, and maybe even a little bit of your solar plexus. Google it, look it up. I'm all about teaching. I don't want you to just take my word for it, but there may be something going on here as far as your confidence goes, and as far as your creativity goes, and that's affecting your, I don't want to say your ability to make decisions, but it's affecting you negatively, where it's almost, you're just carrying all of this blame, all of this guilt. I'm so stupid, they're so stupid, we're so stupid. Like you're carrying that too heavy, instead of just being confident in your decisions, or being able to say like, hey, it is what it is, I did what I did. Things are changing, and they're actually changing for your highest good. They're changing to actually assist you. So don't worry so much about the negatives of your situation, or like how something's not going your way, because it may not be going your way because it was never supposed to. It's actually a blessing in disguise. So consider that. And same with your health. Again, back to that exercising. Boom. Full circle. Eat right. Okay, act right. Do some more exercise. Get your health together. You know what that means. As I said it, you knew exactly what I was talking about. It's something that you know you're supposed to be doing that you are not doing. For some of you, it is back issues. You are ignoring your chiropractic issues. That's one thing. Some people know you ain't worked out in months. For others of you, it's something you eat, and it's something that you are consuming. Get it together. It is affecting your mood. It's affecting you, and you don't think that it is. You think it's helping, but who did I say this to? I don't know. One of the other signs, maybe even one of another reading. But know the difference between pleasure and something that's actually good for you. Okay, so some of you may be choosing pleasure over like actual well-being, actual contentment. And I think that's what you need to be worried about and focused on. Like, yeah, it may feel good, it may taste good, it may be good, but it's actually messing with you. Okay, love? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you are having an awesome day. Bye.